7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Ready to start here inside of the Iroquois Park Arena, live on Facebook Live. It's the Pee Wee AA Toros taking on Whitby. This will be the last time these two teams play. Toros won the first two games in their home rink. I got another bit chippy the last time they played each other. The big 2 points here for the Toros, trying to get back into the win column after dropping a tough one on the weekend to Kingston. And Whitby also has to regroup as they lost to Northumberland. There's a playoff rematch from last year as well. Toros get the loose puck to start things off. Trying to dump it up to the center. That'll roll all the way down the ice. Firing around the boards, captain at the line. Puts it around the boards. And that'll be Aiden Howard on the loose puck in behind the net. Howard fires it around the boards. It gets knocked down there by Whitby. And then kept in there from the line by Mezzatesta going for the shot out of front. And that one gets knocked down out of front of the goal. And Ho back down low. Whitby trying for the first shot on net. Aiden Howard is all over the checker and behind the goal. Trying to control his man. He'll move it back to the line here out in front. Kept in there from the blue line. Fired back in behind the net where Aiden Howard will fire it around. Kept in there on the other side. Swept out there by the Toros at the center where Mezzatesta will scoop it up in his own end. Mezzatesta's got to use his defensive partner on the other side. As Whitby starts to bring it in, it gets turned over though. And the Toros will take it from the own zone with a lead pass. Knocked down out of front. Opportunity here. So number 77 is thrown out of front. The pass out of front for Costello is in his feet. As Whitby were looking for the first shot on that. Brett Foreman in goal for the Toros, and Gibson is in goal at the other end for Whitby. Barta digging away at the loose puck versus Davidson. James Davidson trying to get it past Costello, and a nice play there by number 11 to chip it deeper in behind the goal. Number 11 digging away at the loose puck. Picking out the feet there and behind the net by number 77. Opportunity after Sabruzzi to go on the loose puck, but the Toros couldn't catch up to it. It's right back there in the zone, right into Foreman. He steers it aside, and Davidson's got to strip it aside before the defender could find it in the slot area. J.J. Barta picks up the loose puck from center, comes in over the line. Barta with a pass! Big opportunity out in front, and he got tripped up, Sabruzzi. As he went to make his way around, Gibson got tripped up. Lost control of the puck. That's a couple big breakaways there for Sabruzzi that he hasn't been able to capitalize on in the last couple of games, as he had a couple of games Kingston that he just couldn't get the stick on it out in front. Happened there too. He thought he had Gibson beat. He might have tripped over him while he was trying to put it in. Toros take it back in their own end with Ford. To the other side for Cale Ryan. Ryan trying to get it out of the zone. He got pressed down and behind the goal by Jimmy. Jimmy's doing the puck, but he lost control of it. And now Cale Ryan will chip it aside down the ice. Pass Kean. And Connor Cole's going to win that race. But no, he's not. It went down the ice. It goes for icing, so it comes back into the Toros end. Played almost 3 minutes here at Iroquois Park Arena. Nothing between the Pee Wee AA's and Whitby. And it'll be another big weekend coming up for the Toros as well. But before that, they got to travel to Oshawa on Wednesday. And then a game against Peterborough Friday and Northumberland on Sunday. So some games to make up in the next week or so. Knocked down at center. Mezzatesta. Knocked down, puts it back in the zone. Back goes Ho in his own end to scoop it up. Ho will fire it around the boards. as they look for a defender on the other side. Going for the late pass for Logan Jackman. Jackman tries to get to the loose puck. No doubt excited to see Moon and Papa home. There's Paul Jackson returning home from Florida, back after missing 3 games. Up through center. Trying to dig away at the loose puck. Aiden Howard trying to get in there, and he's going to fire it past number 11 down the ice. That goes back in behind the net. Trying to fire it around the boards. Knocked down at center. Nolan Fraser trying to catch up to the loose puck again. Can't clear it out of the zone. They've got a man going to the goal. Big save by Foreman right in close. His very first big save of the game as he kicked out the right pad and stopped Bouchard. There's a shot that gets knocked down. Pritchard, I think. St. Croix from center. Dumps it in as he goes off on the change. Foreman steers it aside. Toros get it out of their own end. Try to, but it gets knocked down out of front. Here come the Toros back up the other way with J.J. Bauta. Bauta coming in over the line. Lost control of the puck at the blue line, trying to still make his way in. He got taken off his feet from the body check. Whitby take it back in their own end. Ian lost control of the puck. Steven tried to regroup, but Toros kept it in there. The pass intended for Bauta, picked off there by Whitby. And that was Ross who turned it back over to Davidson. James Davidson with a lead pass. Nice play by Taylor. He sets him up. It's a breezy head shot. The pass is rebound in the front of the net for Bauta. Out of his reach. Big opportunity there from Sabrizi. His shot was hard enough that it went off the left pad of Gibson, and Bauta just couldn't capitalize on the ricochet off the pad then in front. Battling away at it in the left corner, trying to set something up. He will come away at center, let out by number 19, Edwards. Going for the pass, it gets broken up. Edwards picks it back in behind the net. Nice play there by Davidson. Took his man off his feet. That was Davis. So get at the loose puck and dump it down the ice. Right back in behind the goal. We have 4:09 remaining, as you can see on the clock. Here in the first period of a 0-0 tie. Dumped right in there for Gibson, who steers it aside. Back in behind the net. There's Connor Cole on the loose puck. Jackman's waiting out in front, and he's going to try and find him. Jackman! Stopped there by Gibson, and it laid there in the crease area. Jackman had the first goal on the stick. He had Gibson beaten. It was in behind him. It just didn't make its way through. Knocked down by Cale Ryan. Moves it pass up there for Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan took his man down at the blue line, and now comes Whitby back up the other way, trying to get around Ford. And they'll put the brakes on, take it behind the net gate. Ford with a nice defensive play, pushed it behind the net. Connor Cole trying to out-muscle number 8. Out of front, big pass, started by Foreman. It's still loose there in the crease area. And Brett Foreman comes up with a big save. He no doubt loves playing these Whitby Wildcats. He came up with a huge game the last time they played him as well. And so far, he's coming up with some big saves, including that one on the 2-on-1 as well with the pad stop. Whitby are putting on some pressure, trying to open up the scoring. We'll get a face-off off to the left of Foreman. Face-off. Davis tries to win it. Gets up there for Lucas Chapman through center. The pass for Perot was picked off. And now the opportunity to run with it and fire it down the ice. It hit a Whitby player before it reached the zone. Dervent's got to go back there in his own end. Ethan Dervent. Bad pass. Trying to walk in, but he lost control of the puck. He made every dangle. He made a nice dangle, but forgot the most important thing is he lost control of the puck, trying to get in there to Foreman. Chapman trying to get it out of the zone. Picked off there by Pritchard, who goes back to the line. Whitby trying to get it back in the zone. It'll flip right into Foreman. That one he'll stop with a stick and steer it aside. Try and dump it up over Pro's stick. That's going to go all the way down. Not enough racing for Whitby's defense will lead it out of their own end. Reaching the 2-minute mark here of the first period. Jeremy takes the pass. Coming in over the blue line. And there's Davis helping him out. Gets it behind the net. Davis tried to get Jeremy out in front of the goal. Couldn't. Here comes Ethan DeVent. DeVent to the other side. Went over a stick, and there's Ross to scoop it up. And I mentioned in the first game, I think the two teams played, about what a great playoff series they had. Both two games went to overtime. Cameron Ryan won the first game of that series, and it was Davis who won in overtime for Whitby, which sent it to that fifth and final game. Trent Taylor up there for Bauta. JJ Bauta trying to get it out of the zone. It goes back in behind the net, and it'll be taken in behind the goal. Trying to move it out through center. Knocked down, tried to by Edwards, but went over his stick. Still battling away at it over on the other side. Taylor gets it in, but it's offside. 1:12 remaining here on the clock. We'll get a zoom in shot of that. You also see it's nothing here at the Iroquois Park Arena as both teams get the changes out there. Jackman sends out his line of Connor Cole, Jackman, and Cameron Ryan. That pass over Cole, trying to go down, and it'll go for Ryson. So back here into the Toros end it goes, off to the right of Foreman. 4 seconds away from going to the last minute of play. Face off coming off to the right of the goal. One there by Whitby, trying to get a shot through St. Claude, gets tipped wide. It goes over there in the corner for Cameron Ryan. Going for the lead pass for Jackman, trying to get away is Logan Jackman in. Shot, right pad save from Gibson as he got taken off his feet, and there's the first penalty call coming up for hooking. So with 48 seconds left to go, the Toros get to go to their power play to try and open things up. They can't capitalize here. They'll have a power play for power play for 22 seconds, I believe. 1:22 when the second period resumes. Kept in there from the line. Gage Ford, the pass is out of his reach. Ford trying to catch up to the loose puck in his own end with a pass for Perot. The pass back to Nicholas Perot was out of his reach. Still trying to dig it in there. That'll go back in behind the net. Perot's trying to pick it up, go back to the line for Ford. Was out of his reach, they're still battling away at it, and Gage Ford kept it in, which could lead to a chance for Perot. Shot, getting blocked. That's Kel Ryan's shot got blocked. Short-handed opportunity back up the other way. Trying to come up into the zone with a shot, caught there by Foreman, and he'll freeze it in his own crease area. 6 seconds left, so we have time for one more face-off here in the Toros end for the first period. Toros are going to have to be pretty quick if they want to capitalize on their power play to start the first. And as mentioned, they'll have a power play for 1:12 when period 2 resumes. And that is where we're going to head next, as that one rolls into Gibson for an easy save. See you for the second. Here we go to kick off period number 2. Whitby had some great opportunities there in the first period, but so did the Toros as well. You look back at the chance by Sabrizi who had it in the breakaway, and then Jackman, who is right in close and just didn't get the hockey bounce to go his way as he had Gibson beat him behind the net. So we start up period 2 with a power play. Minute left to go on it. Late pass up through center, trying to get in the zone. Barta, pass Jackman! Off the side of the net. Jackman will scoop it up again, throw it out of front for an opportunity for Taylor, and it gets covered up there by Gibson in the crease area. So Jackman is having a couple of opportunities here in the game so far. None of them's been able to make the net, but coming close for sure. Face off to the right of the goal. Taylor will take it. Trent Taylor with that draw in the off to the right of the Whitby end. Coming around is Jackman keeping it in. Back on defense for the power play. Setting up Davidson. But the shot didn't make it through. Jackman will keep it in again. Logan Jackman. Shot! High and wide off the mark area. Around the boards it goes. Kept in by Davidson again. 30 seconds left on the power play. Trying to set something up on the other side. Toros still have it. Over there for Davidson. Davidson, shot. Can't make it through. Jackman, shot. Scores! And that's why he's on the power play on the point. A bullet over Gibson to make it 1-0. A bullet shot there from Jackman, putting it over the gloved hand of Gibson. So far so good for the change to have him back on defense for the power play. Face off here at center. Trying to win that battle is Chapman, who'll get it in. Chapman, shot! High and wide over the goal. Trying to pick up the loose puck in behind the net. It'll come around the boards. Knocked down at center there by Dervent. And he couldn't put it in the zone. Crow will scoop it up. Nicholas Crow gets around the checker. He's got Chapman at the goal, and the pass was just out of his reach. Fraser I thought was going to go after that puck. And he's going to have to now. Number 87 is in alone. Stopped there by Foreman, who comes up with a big Steve. He stood tall and made sure that he closed up the 5-hole. Put a no vacancy sign in between his legs. Still 1-0 in favor of the Toros. Draw that's coming off to the left of the goal. Connor Cole take that draw in the defensive end. They win it. Cameron Ryan chips it aside past Ross. Cameron Ryan trying to win the battle there, and it will be opportunity here for Connor Cole. Couldn't get to it. There's Pritchard trying to bother Gage Ford on the other end. Knocked down there again by number 11. Pritchard. Costello trying to win that puck battle. Went back in behind the net. Around the other side, Toros trying to get it out of the zone. That's an opportunity for a 3-on-2. Getting it up there for Jackman, who opened up the scoring. He's got to get around Teven. Connor Cole picks it up. Cole with some nice moves. Trying to set something up. He tried to go back to the line for Jackman. Logan Jackman's battling away at it. Trying to get it free. And he does. Wrap around out of front. The pass didn't work. Jackman again still digging away at it. Here's an opportunity fired through the crease area. Trying to clear it out. Ford's going to keep it in there from the blue line. With a shot tip. Right into Gibson. Rebound out of front of the net, and the Toros can't convert. That was a deflection out of front, and Gibson stopped it. Didn't know where the rebound was, but he got his Lucky Stars as the Toros couldn't capitalize that in front. So now the Toros will send out the forward line of Taylor, Sabrizi, and Barta with Davidson and Colton Neely on defense. Trying to win that face-off. Barta shot is going wide of the net. But the Toros try and get it out of the zone. Barta, Sabrizi, shot right into the Wildcats logo of Gibson, who makes a save. Toros have turned it up here in the second period. Definitely some big-time scoring opportunities here right in front. One of them they've been able to capitalize on. Taylor will take that draw. Wins it cleanly back to the line for Neely. But the shot didn't make it through a maze of white players. Taylor trying to dig it free behind the net. Trent Taylor lost the puck. Barta trying to get away at it. And it'll be an opportunity to chip it aside. Davidson still digging away at it. Here's Barta. JJ Barta with some moves. Can't backhand it in. Davidson trying to keep it in. And it went past him. Here comes an opportunity to skate it through center. Stays onside. Turns it over. Here comes a 2-on-0 with Taylor and Sabrizi. Sabrizi will take it himself. Stop with a left pad of Gibson, and then off comes the post and behind him. Sabrizi can't catch a break right now. That goes down behind the net. Taylor. Effort for Perot. He tries for a shot. That'll skip in there for Gibson to steer it aside behind the net. Chapman has it. Lucas Chapman tried to get to the loose puck here at center. Ethan Dervent's got it now. Dervent couldn't put it in as Perot will. That pass over there for White. He turns it over to Nolan Fraser, who dumps it in. Nice play by Perot, knocked it down. Sets up Chapman, but he can't pull the trigger from in close. Face off to the left now of Gibson. Aiden Howard's out there to take it. Howard lost control of the puck. Ross gets it. Comes around the boards. Chapman trying to control it in his own end. There's Mezzatesto on the loose puck. Mezzatesto with a lead pass. They're going to find Costello from center. Or number 87, sorry. That pass, that shot got knocked down. Here they come. Chapman to the other side for Perot, was out of his reach. Chipped off the boards. Back in behind the net goes Ross. Ross with a loose puck will move it away. Got it up there nicely for number 8. That's another turnover there in the Whitby end. Teven's got to hurry. He's got Jackman on him as Jackman was turning up the speed, tried to pick off Teven. Jackman, or Cameron Ryan's got it. Nice shot there by Cameron Ryan. A better catch there by Gibson, who had to turn his glove and make the save. But the line of Jackman, Cameron Ryan, and Connor Cole seems to be clicking well again. They played really well, especially in the last 2 years in playoff time. Cameron Ryan trying to get to the loose puck. That gets out at center. And it's going to be an offside. Face off coming here from center ice. Connor Cole to take that draw. One there by the Toros. Over there for Ford. Gage Ford going for that lead pass. It slides past everybody. And now Jackman's going to try and catch up to it. Couldn't do it. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard on the loose puck. Comes in over the blue line. He's got Costello going to the goal. Couldn't get a pass. Instead he'll drop it down low. Cameron Ryan tried to get that puck out. It got kept in there from the line by number 13. But now the Toros trying to still get it out. Big collision between two players. It's back behind the net where Ford's trying to control it. Toros had the opportunity to try and clear it out. And White took him off his feet. Taken aside by Gage Ford. But he swept off his stick by White at the last minute. Rolled in all the way from the zone, right into Gibson. And the Toros are going to win that battle. Great hustle there by Connor Cole. He's getting some help with Cameron Ryan in the corner. Cameron Ryan, Logan Jackman, shot, post! And a big, oh sorry, that was Barta out in front that took that shot. And it made its way past Gibson, and again, he got a lucky bounce off the post area. And Cameron Ryan sat right there waiting for a gift to poke it in, but he got swept aside of him before he could get a stick on it as that goes down for icing. We're under 10 minutes left to go now in the second period. We have 8:16 remaining. Only goal here in the second period belongs to the Toros on the power play. Logan Jackman's point shot was a hard one over Gibson that made it 1-0. Tipped at a front right pad save as Foreman was on his game as he steered that deflection into the corner. Toros will take it back in their own end. He's going to lead it out of his own zone and try and start this. Sabrizi with some nice moves. He started this from behind his own net. Now he'll use Davidson from the blue line. Davidson back there for Sabrizi, but the puck was wobbling on him. And Teven will try to get it out. Teven around the boards. Kept in there by Davidson. Davidson will put it down low, but number 8 read that well. You can't get it out now. Mezzatesta will do the honors and clear it aside. Toros pick it up from their own end. Using that glass past Ross, rolling down the ice for icing. Toros have done a good job here in the second period, cutting down on the Whitby scoring chances as well. Whitby had quite a bit in the first period that Foreman was able to steer aside until the offense was able to click in. Toros actually had a couple of great chances in the first period as well, but nobody got on the board. Chapman over there for Perot. Nicholas Perot, quick shot, stopped by Gibson. Another rebound for Aiden Howard trying to bang it in. Aiden Howard on the loose puck, trying to win that battle behind the goal. They'll set up Chapman. Lucas Chapman with it. Chapman back down low, taken into the boards there by Edwards. Aiden Howard again has it. Nice play by Teven to take him off his feet. Or number 13, sorry. Costello all the way from Mezzatesta. Mezzatesta's got to win that battle. But he's not going to do it as Ethan DeVent came back nicely on defense. And Mezzatesta was still in there battling. Gave it up to him on that. He was still able to get a scoring chance out of that. And he just couldn't stuff it past Foreman, who was up against the post to read it well. A draw that's in the Toros end off to the left of Foreman. One there by the Toros. Gage Ford will pick it up in his own end. Coming around the boards. Nice play by St. Croix. He tried to pinch in. Now it could be one that haunts him. But nice play to knock it in. Cameron Ryan puts it behind the net. Around the boards it goes there for Davis. Davis is checked on by Jackman with a nice stick check. Back down low for Cameron Ryan again. Cameron Ryan's getting guarded on by St. Croix. Cameron Ryan still digging away at it. Gets away from St. Croix. It's good! Cameron Ryan wins that battle, and he out-battled St. Croix right to the net and slid it through the legs of Gibson to make it 2-0. And if that shot didn't make it through, it's rolling right to the side of the net for Logan Jackman, but it will go down as a goal for Cameron Ryan as it went to the back of the net. Face off here at center. One there by the Toros, but we'll get a redraw. Puck might have been dropped unfairly, so we'll get another face off in the zone. Another face off at center. And Whitby's player got kicked out of the draw, so now they're going to send in Mezzatesta to take it. Toros win the draw. Jackman tried to dump it in. Trying to dump it through the zone, and Gates Ford lost his footing. Whitby got to take it behind the net. Try and set something up, but he's getting guarded on and behind the goal. Here comes Connor Cole with it. 3-on-2 with Cameron Ryan and Jackman. Connor Cole's in the zone. Cole puts the brakes on. Sets it back to the line for Ford. Gates Ford throws it to the net. Jackman! Right pad save from Gibson. And Logan Jackman trying to win the battle against Keevan now. Keevan tried to get it out. He got it up there from Mezzatesta, who's trying to clear it. And Mezzatesta can't clear it. Down low for Cameron Ryan. The pass out of front was out of his reach. And here comes Brown, I believe, number 87, slapping it on net. Stopped there by Foreman, and he'll freeze it up. Big 2-0 lead here for the Toros in the second period. Face off to be taken in the Whitby end, or the Toros end, sorry. Trying to win that battle behind the net. Battle rolling behind the goal. Toros trying to find it and dump it out. It'll come away at center. Knocked down, nice play. And there's Ho throwing it to the net wide. Kept in again there by Ho. Davis tries to pull the trigger. Can't do it. He'll slide it wide of the net. Whitby trying to win that battle behind the goal and throw it out of front. Backhand shot. Stopped by Foreman. And there's no rebound out of front as Whitby again gets spoiled by Brett Foreman in the Toros goal. Another big face-off in the offensive end for Whitby. Looks like they'll send out Costello to take the draw. No, that's Jimmy who's going to take the draw here for Whitby. And in comes Sabrizi to take it for the Toros. Jimmy won the draw back for White. The shot was tipped by Jimmy, I believe, and it hit the side of the goal. Toros trying to pick up the loose puck and get it out. It's a battle there. My apologies, it looks like we're getting some bad lighting here as it's getting a little bit brighter here in the Toros end. Sabrizi trying to dump it up through center. That one over Bida rolling down the ice. Right in there to Gibson, who'll freeze it up. Gets kicked out of the draw. Now it'll be Mezzatesta's turn. Won it back to the line for Fraser. Nolan Fraser down low for Chapman. Lucas Chapman using the line. Trying to go to it. They're coming around the board. Trying to get it out. It rolls in wide of the net. There's Fraser with the loose puck. Bro trying to dig away at it. Mezzatesta will pick it back in behind the goal. Battling away at the loose puck there in the corner. Trying to dig it free out of a maze of players. Goes back in behind the Toros net. It goes in behind the goal as Whitby will keep it in there. Trying to go back to the line for Ho. Ho's shot isn't going to make it through. 3 minutes exactly left to go here in the second. Trying to chip out. Couldn't do it as they're still battling away at it. Chipping it out there past Perot. Nicholas Perot trying to get up to the loose puck and couldn't do it. Backhand shot. Left pad save there from Foreman. Toros holding on to a 2-0 lead. First it was started by Jackman with a power play goal, and then Cameron Ryan answered right after that. Chapman trying to get in with a shot. Rolled in, right pad save from Gibson. And it'll be Pritchard ringing it around the boards. Kept in there by Nolan Fraser, who lost his footing. Again, chipping it to the other side for Pritchard. Pritchard from center ice will chip it in, back in behind the net. Kicking off the feet there, a big collision in behind the Toros net. Battling away at it is Connor Cole to chip it up there for Jackman. Logan Jackman from out of zone 9 got his kicking off his feet, but he still set up Chapman for a 2-on-1 with Connor Cole. Chapman, Cole, broken up. Or Connor Cole might have had, or Chapman I believe might have had the open net at the other side. Pritchard. Cameron Ryan with the loose puck through center. Connor Cole does the honors of dumping it into the corner. Cameron Ryan with a nice full check. Makes Whitby play it out of their own end. Costello gets it up there. And Drimmy sets it up. Over to the other side for Drimmy trying to walk in. But the pass was in his feet area. Once again, I don't know what's wrong with the Whitby end, but it's so bright once you get down there. Chipped in. Back in behind the net goes White. Drimmy trying to chip it up there. Drimmy will chip it deep into the Whitby end. Backhand shot getting stopped there by Foreman as they try and dump it in. It's a battle there, and the Toros will scoop it up. 50 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Barda, I believe, is going to be an offside, so 43 seconds left to go here in the second period. Still got one more to go after this. Toros just trying to hold on to their lead that they've got 2-0 with 2 goals here in the second period. Face off getting a scramble draw, and Davidson will pick it up. Davidson's pass broken up. Still battling away at it. Here comes Brown, knocked off his stick, but it's offside as Barter touched it up. Trent Taylor was way in over the line. Maybe have one more draw here in the second period. Turn over to Sabrizi. Sabrizi takes a shot, and it gets caught there by Gibson. So we'll at least have another face-off here in the second. Trent Taylor to take that draw now. After the minor delay with the internet connection, right before the end of the second period, we have the third here at Facebook Live. We're ready to go. Missed a couple minutes here of the third period, but we're up and running again. Hopefully we can last till the end of the third. Toros are still up 2-0, so we haven't missed anything to start the third. Jackman will slide it in. Fired high and wide. Chip back in behind the net. Looking to battle on that loose puck is Jackman, but the backhand went wide right into Gibson, who made the save. Jackman was in there looking for goal number 2. That time Gibson had his number 2 make the save. It'll be a draw off to the left of Gibson now. Big face off here in the offensive end. Trying to get a shot through screen. It gets knocked down by Whitby as they try and dump it out. With that lead pass, here comes Ford catching up to the loose puck in his own end. Ford can't get rid of it out of the Toro zone, so they still battle away at it. Coming free for Cameron Ryan through center. Kicking off his feet. It rolls back in behind the net. where Ho will pick it up. Ho, from behind his own zone, will pick it up. And once again, we're having a problem with the lighting over there in the Whitby end. Toros trying to win that battle behind the goal. It's a loose puck that's setting it in front for Cameron Ryan, but was out of his reach. Face off coming here at center. Trying to win that battle behind the net. It'll be stuck over there on the other side. It'll finally come free there out of the corner. Toros trying to pick that puck up. Rolling right into Foreman, who will steer it aside. Trying to win it behind the net. Late pass for Sabrizi now. Benjamin Sabrizi to the other side for Taylor, was out of his reach. And they'll still try and catch up to it. Over the stick and back in the zone comes Davidson. James Davidson from center ice. He's going to lead it in over the blue line. Flip it back in behind the net goes St. Croix. It'll come around for the opportunity to dig it free out of a few skates. Thrown to the net and knocked down. We're in the Whitby end. We're getting a clear footage here. And it could be a clear footage to a goal as Bart is battling away. He had 3 whacks out in front of the net, and neither one of them could make it past Gibson out in front. .58 seconds left to go here on the Whitby penalty, so it's a Toros power play. Dervent and Jackman on the point. Trying to throw it to the goal. Backhand shot, stop, rebound, trying to stuff it in, nobody could put it home. Back to the line for Jackman, he was waiting for it, but it got chipped past him. 2-on-1 the other way, short-handed, but Whitby are in offside as Edwards was in over the line. Now it'll be Aiden Howard back to the line for Dervent. Ethan Dervent with a lead pass, getting it up there for Perot. Nicholas Perot's in over the line, trying to put the brakes on, and he spins off the check of Edwards. He's going to fire it down low as they try and look for the loose puck. Howard will find Perot. Nicholas Perot back to the line for Dervent with a shot. Kicked out there by Gibson. Jackman's going to try and get to the loose puck in behind the net with Aiden Howard. It's stuck in behind the goal as they try and get it free. Jackman goes off on the change. Out in front. Swept wide of the net. Nice play there by Perot. Setting it back to the line, but it's broken up. And Nolan Fraser tried to get to the loose puck, but it was knocked off of his stick as well. Here comes Whitby in over the line. Knocked out the stick there. It'll be a Toros penalty. So Whitby get the opportunity to cut into the lead as off goes Dervent for tripping. Again, my apologies for the lost internet connection after the second period. Seems to be working well. We've got 9 minutes left, so fingers crossed we can finish this game on the internet connection for Facebook Live. Hopefully I can find a way to be able to do this Facebook Live and still stay connected to the internet at some point in time. I know it can be a pain. Rolling it right in, stopped there by Foreman. Back in behind the net it goes. Trying to set it up will be Brown. Brown walking out of the corner, moves it back to the line for White, or for Ho, sorry. Ho to the other side, shot, tip, caught there by Foreman, and he shows the ref the evidence here in his glove. As that was a hopper that went right into Brett Foreman, he made the easy save. Sabrizi will take that draw in the defensive end. Pritchard tried to win it. Got it back to the line for St. Croix. St. Croix there for Pritchard again. There's St. Croix. Shot. Stopped by Foreman with a right pass. White will pick it up there in the corner. White spinning away from the check. Shot. Stopped by Foreman again with a stick. And Davidson's behind the net. He's getting checked on by Costello as they get the puck free. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard uses the line for White. Moving it back down left for Costello. Whitby moving it around well. Nobody's been able to find the back of the net yet, though. As they're going to try and stuff it out. Got it back to the line there again. St. Croix playing with the puck. St. Croix move it to the other side. And Whitby moving it around well. Back to the line again for St. Croix. That'll be another opportunity to try and flutter a puck home to the net, but it missed. And there is number 77 taking it in the corner. Trying to stuff it out in front. He got denied the first opportunity, the second opportunity as well. And there's Brett Bowman to pounce on it. Like a monkey on a banana, he made the save. That loose puck out in front. He was able to cover it up and make sure that the Whitby player couldn't poke it in to cut into the 2-0 Toros lead. 14 seconds left on the penalty to Durant. As Whitby's moving it around well. Edwards back down low. It'll go back to the line for Teven. Teven to the other side for Ross. Ross to Teven again. Teven shot. Stopped by Foreman. Rebound by Cameron Ryan now. Cameron Ryan to lead it out through center ice. He'll backhand it up there for Connor Cole. Cole. Pass to Jackman. Back to Cole. Stop. Cameron Ryan right in close. Can't bang it in. Digging away at center. Trying to get it in the zone now is Cale Ryan. He got it up there to the other side for Connor Cole. Connor Cole shot. There's a left pass save. Cale Ryan, the only one who was able to hit the scoreboard against Kingston in the 2-1 loss. Battling away at it is Connor Cole. Back in behind the net. Cole still battling away at it, trying to win it behind the goal. Almost 6 minutes left to go here in the third period. Toros have killed off the penalty to Whitby. Kept in there from the line by Cameron Ryan. Or sorry, Gage Ford was the one that kept that one in. Here comes Whitby's number 10. That is Davis who knocked him off the puck with a nice play by Gage Ford. Back to the line for White with a shot. Not going to make it through. Wide of the net. Takes a bounce off the boards right back into Foreman, who will cover it up. Talked about how the two teams need 2 points. Again, Toros need the 2 points to get back into the winning column after dropping the game to Ajax. And Whitby desperately need the 2 points after dropping a game to Northumberland. Mazzatesta back in behind the net. It'll come around the other side. Trying to dump it up through center past White. And it's an opportunity to go with it. Up through center is Aiden Howard. Getting her outside Croix, but he lost the footing. Might have lost the edge on his skate. Aiden Howard still battling away at the loose puck. Howard puts it around the corner there for Chapman now. Lucas Chapman couldn't go with the puck there as they try and dig it out. It'll go back in behind the Whitby net. St. Croix will chip it around the boards. Chips it just out at center. Big collision over there at the Toros bench as the Whitby player went sliding in the boards. That was St. Croix. Davidson working over White here in the corner. Nice play there by number 77. Setting up White. White shot. Nice block out in front there by Davidson. They're still in there though. Number 71 now. Backhand shot. Too strong of a backhand. Went high and wide. Toros. Get it out. That hit the stick there of the Whitby player. No icing. And Perreault's going to try and win that battle anyway behind the net. Nicholas Perreault bumped out the stick. Whitby will get it out of their own end. But not past Trent Taylor though. It'll come free back in the Whitby end with a lay pass. Just over the stick there. Rolling down the ice. And that will be an icing call going to Whitby. We'll take this face-off back in the Whitby end. As mentioned, the Toros have got quite a few games coming up. We'll see you again Wednesday in Oshawa. I'm not sure whether we're going to do that one live because that arena is pretty bad there. It's like a standing room only at the Legends. But we'll see what we can do. Trying to battle up through center. And then the Toros got to play at the Garnet-B Rickard B-Pad on Friday to play Peterborough. And then it's off to Darlington to finish the week off to take on the Northumberland Nighthawks. Face off to be taken in the Toros end. A key face off to the right of the goal. Jimmy will take it here for Whitby. Trent Taylor gets kicked out of the draw, so in comes Benjamin Sabrizi to take it. Jimmy trying to win that battle against Edwards. Clears it out, kept in by Teven from the blue line. But now it'll be Barda racing after it. Whitby trying to get it out. Knocked down by Sabrizi in his own end. And it'll be Edwards trying to get in. Edwards shot. Stopped it by Foreman. As Edwards didn't get all he wanted to on the shot. He just rolled it right in. Foreman stuck his stick down and was able to. Here we go. We're right back to action. My apologies. The camera turned around on me there. Let's see the shot of the play-by-play guy doing his thing. That shot got knocked down at the front. Trying to get the loose puck. Rolled in on that going wide of the goal. Trying to chip it back in behind the net. It'll be an opportunity to dig it free. Cameron Ryan, it's back behind the net. We're 2:40 left. Rebound on the front is caught there again by Gibson. Again, my apologies for all the stopping and going here, especially in the third period. Actually, the second period is when we had our first internet connection that went bad. And then for some reason we can't rotate the phone here or the iPad here for the third period, so we're stuck doing the portrait mode for right now instead of the full screen mode. Digging it out of the corner. 2:15 remaining. Whitby started out. Try to get to the loose puck at center. Over here at the penalty box area. Chapman on the loose puck. It'll come free through center. Aiden Howard's going to try and stick to it. It comes free now for Cameron Ryan. Trying to get to the loose puck. Or sorry, Chapman tried to get to the loose puck. Aiden Howard with it. Howard battling away at it, so is Lucas Chapman. And Chapman taken down right in front of the bench by Mezzatesta. Davidson trying to control his man there in the zone. Flip past the defender. Rolling into the corner there for Nolan Fraser. We'll chip it to the other side for Davidson. Toros can't get it out of the zone. Opportunity to fire. Nice catch by Foreman, who has been on his game yet again. Every time Whitby has had their scoring chances out in front, Brett Foreman has had the answer. And he has frustrated Whitby the last two games, as Whitby had the opportunities last game as well that got denied by Foreman. So no doubt that every time the Toros play Whitby, Brett Foreman's got that date circled on his schedule. Face off. Trying to get that loose puck there through center. Kept in there by Whitby. Battling away at it right here at center. JJ Boda trying to dig away at the loose puck against Teven right here in front of us. 1 minute left. We're in the last minute. And Gibson's gone to the bench for the extra attacker. Edwards' shot gets blocked. Boda trying to get it out. Nice play by Teven to keep it in. Gotta get it out. Boda can't, as it got kept in there again by number 71. Costello to the net. Tip. Wide of the net by Edwards. Toros just trying to hang on now. Up there for Sabrizi. Sabrizi can't get to the open net. Battling away at there in the Toros end. Knocked down again by Whitby's Teven. Fires it off the back end boards and back in the zone for Cale Ryan. Cale Ryan from his own end will lead it up with a pass to the other side for Barda out of his reach. And now number 71 can't go with it. Here's Edwards. Edwards is in over the line, lost control of the puck to the other side for Gage Ford. Ford chips it down the ice, and that's going to go for icing with 3 seconds left to go. Now 2 seconds. So we'll get this face off here, drop the puck, and then the Toros can leave Whitby with 2 points. Yet again, they're going to sweep the regular season series against Whitby after winning the first 2 at home. There's the drop of the puck, and there is the game. The Toros celebrate a 2-0 win, and once again we're getting some little bit of rough stuff after, as the referees are going to try and control all that and send Whitby off to their bench, and the Toros can come out and celebrate with Brett Foreman, who puts up the donut in the Toros goal, shuts out Whitby 2-0, as he did his part by coming up with some big saves, especially in the first period, to keep it at 0-0. Then the Toros broke things open in the second period with a power play goal by Logan Jackman's third shot from the blue line, and then Cameron Ryan ended the scoring in the second by stuffing it out in front to make it 2-0. So the Toros get away with 2 points. We will see you Wednesday when they go to Oshawa at the Legends Arena to take on Oshawa. Thank you for watching on MJ Broadcasting Facebook Live. I'm Mike Jackman.